Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tosin. In today's video, we'll be learning how to draft different kinds of neckline, latest necklines. That's what we'll be learning today. But before we get into that video, before we go into the tutorial, I want to apologize for the previous videos I've put out there. I realized it's not as audible as it's supposed to be. The audio is not really okay. It had to do with the audio I was using, the mic I was using previously, but that has been sorted out from this video to be so audible. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for subscribing to me. Please, I still need you to share my videos, subscribe, like, comment. I'm trying to groom this channel, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please kindly subscribe, share, like, please comment below, and let's just go into today's tutorial. So guys, today's tutorial, the first neckline we'll be talking about, we'll be drafting, is the V neckline. The V neckline. This is one of the basic necklines you can ever have. So your neck length, the depth of your neck determines the width of your neck. If you have a deep neck, you want to make the width smaller, because if it's so wide, it will not stay on the shoulder. But if you have a shorter depth, then you need to make your width wider. You'll be using 3.5 inches width and 7 inches depth, and I'm using 7 inches depth because I'm not showing cleavage. I show your cleavage. You can go maybe 9 inches. Yes, you start showing your cleavage from there, but I just don't want it. I don't want to. So this is the V-neck, but if you cut it out like this, it will be so sharp. I don't like sharpness in my neckline. Even for you to sew it, it will be so difficult. If you've been cutting your V-neck and you've not been getting it, like in terms of turning it when you sew, then that must be you just want to use your curve to curve it this way. Then I'll be cutting this out. So we have our V-neck. You can see how nice it came out. You can see how V it is. This is the V-neck. So the next one I'll be showing us is the round neck, the simple round neck, which is one of the basic neckline we have. The simple round neck. How you can see it, I'll be using 4 inches depth. I'll be using 4 inches depth and 3 inches width, or let me just say 3.5 inches width. So to get this, so let me just measure my 3.5 here, just to make it that perfect square. So the next thing I'll be doing is connecting my round neck, just to get that connection. So this is our round neck. This is what our round neck will look like. So this is our perfect round neck. Next one we'll be drafting is the boat neck. And for the boat neck, I'll be using 3 inches depth. I'll be using 5.5 inches width. So let me get this perfect square. So this is a perfect square. Then I'll be getting a canoe, just like the name implies. It looks like, can we call this a boat neck, a canoe neck, you want to call it. So I'm cutting this out. You can see So the next neckline I'll be doing is the square neckline. The square neckline, and I'll be using 3.5 inches width and 3.5 inches depth. So I'll be measuring that 3.5 inches width, 3.5 inches depth. Can make it wider than this. This is just for the tutorial. So I'll be cutting this out now. You can see I tried to get the edges. So this is our square neckline. Next neckline we'll be drafting is the scalloped neckline. Scalloped neckline, just like the name implies, it's scalloped. Well, I'll be using 7.5 inches depth, and the width I'll be using 4 inches. I'll be using 4 inches. Let me just get the perfect square. So this is it. Then you want to, for this particular neckline, you want how many steps you want it to be. For this one, I want it to be 3 steps, so I'll divide that 7.5 divided by 3, which is 2.5 inches. 2.5. Another one, I'll measure another 2.5. So I'll draw them out. The next thing you want to do is to connect, and before you connect, you want to divide the second line into 2. You want to divide this into 2, that is 2 inches. So from here, you use your curve to connect. I'll show you how to place your curve. You place your curve this way, and you connect from here. Then from here again, you connect to this point. You can see this is the scalloped neckline. Next one I'll be drafting is the U neckline. U neckline, just like the name implies, it has to look like U. Excuse me. For the U neckline, I'll be using 6 inches depth and 3.5 inches width. This out. So it doesn't go out of line on both sides. I'm placing my curve so it doesn't go out of line on both sides. So this is our U neckline. You can see it looks like the U. Our sweetheart neckline is the next one we'll be doing. The sweetheart, drafting the sweetheart neckline, you also need 2 depths of neckline. You need 2 depths. The first depth, which will be the deepest, that's I'll be using 7 inches. 7 inches for the first depth. Then for the width, I'll be using 4 inches. Then for the second depth, which will be shorter than the main depth, I'll be using 4.5 inches. Just like this. My lines ruled out, so I don't exceed the lines. So after getting this, you want to place your curve from this place. You want to place your curve to get this with that shape, just the way it is. You just place it this way. So this is the sweetheart neckline. Some people get confused, like they confuse the Queen Anne and the sweetheart neckline for one another. This is the sweetheart. This is how you draft your sweetheart neckline. I'll be drafting the Queen Anne so you can see the difference between them. So for the Queen Anne, you need 2 depths. So the first depth I'll be using is 8 inches. I just want to use that. And the width I'll be using is 3 inches width. I hope you can see this 3 inches width. Then the second depth I'll be using is 4 inches. If you have watched this video, if you have watched my video to this point and you like what you're seeing, kindly subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, share my videos, please. I'm begging. I really appreciate if you do that for me. Thank you. So I'll be rolling this, out. Then the next point, this first depth, I'll be moving out 2 inches more, so that will be 5 inches. From here to here is 2 inches. So I'll be connecting with my ruler from this 3 inches point to this added 2 inches, this addition that I made, that is on the 5 inches. So I'll be connecting that. Then I'll be connecting slantly with my curve. Just trying to place my curve well. So I'll be connecting with my curve. So this is it. It's so simple. You can see the difference between the Queen Anne and the sweetheart. I particularly like Queen Anne neckline. I really love it. I have one kind of love for Queen Anne neckline. So you can see how it came out. This is the shape. So that is the difference between the sweetheart and the Queen Anne. This is the sweetheart neckline. You can see the difference. So then the next one we'll be doing is the asymmetry. To draft asymmetry neckline, you have to open up your paper, like your bodice has to be opened this way. Then you decide the first how many inches you want the first way to be. I want it to be 3.5 inches. Then the depth, yes, let me use 7. I'll be going in on this side by 2 inches. That is how I want mine to be. Then I'll be connecting from here. I hope you can see it, from this tip down to the edge of this place. Just be connecting it this way. And I'll be cutting out. So this is our asymmetry neckline. This is the asymmetry neckline. You can see how it looks. So the next one I'll be drafting is the strapless And strapless is used for tubes, just like it sounds, strapless. There's no strap. So I decided to get my armhole so you can get what I'm trying to do. So the next thing I'll be doing is getting the depth. And most times we use our chest line to get the depth. We use our chest line, and then I don't need to get the width because it's strapless. It doesn't have hand, so it doesn't have strap. So I'll just be going to the midpoint of my armhole, which, let me just come down a bit by ½ inch on my midpoint, and I'll be connecting it to this point using my cord. Yeah. So I've connected that, then I'll be cutting it out. I just hope you're seeing this. You can see the whole of almost that the half of the armhole is out. Half of the armhole is out. You can see. So you have just this armhole left. So thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Kindly subscribe to my channel, share my videos, like, comment. I would like to read your comments in the comment section. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.